Your own understanding, truth under Babylon's empiricism. What up? Today we're going to talk about the N word and what it means and how people reference it and the reaction and their feelings behind it. It's actually ridiculous to me. It's a mere sound, as all words are, just sounds. And we just apply the reaction that we have learned throughout our experiences and, what we apply to our memory and how to react to those sounds. The N word, ridiculous. Before I can even begin to project about the N word, you have to acknowledge the foundation of everything, which is energy. Everything said or ever done comes from energy. You want to escape a room, you build a door. You want to leave the room, you open the door. It's that simple. Biological entities manipulate energy within or without itself. Humans have been conditioned to experience energy in only two dimensions: action and sounds, body language, sound language. When dealing with these energies, understand you are dealing with intent, energy manipulated, filtered through the memory matrix and limbic system of a human. If you want to cause harm to someone, you overpower them. If you want to manipulate someone, you use language. Sticks and stones, definitely. So you have brute force, numbers, letters, and symbols. This is a system based on fear, infused human memory matrix, influenced by the volatile limbic system, saturated with acidic paranoia. Basically a game of lies. And I'm reading this because I want to touch on everything and what they call ADHD, which is nonsense. It's just, I have so much on my mind, it's hard for me to concentrate at once. I could be talking about one thing and switch off into something else as a result of the influx or the flow of thoughts and ideas. So basically we're dealing with a game of lies. Everything is a lie until the collective agreement of the subject being truth. So you have brute force, or a bully, and you have symbols, or symbolism, which is witchcraft, or negative energy. So brute force, positive energy. Symbols, negative energy. Brute force, positive energy, on. Symbolism, numbers, letters, and symbols, there's no energy. It's off. Numbers, letters, symbols have no power, no energy, until an energetic force that manipulates energy for its own purpose uses numbers, letters, and symbols in order to further their intent or complete their agenda. It's a tool. So it has no energy at all. Numbers, letters, and symbols have no energy until you apply the energy to it. So you have brute force, which is a positive energy, numbers, letters, and symbols, which is negative. On and off, on and off. It's a switch, on, off. If you want to make a circuit, you add one other element, which is basically intent, manipulation. So you have on, off, and then intent, manipulation, which completes the circuit. So you have a switch, you turn that switch into a circuit, now you have a process. Witchcraft is real, folks. It's actually switchcraft. Witchcraft is like a sub-division or a sub-idea of the entire scheme, which is basically switchcraft. Turn people into switches. You control their sleep, control how they eat, what they think, how they feel, their money, their will, their movement. You can place, displace, or replace a person using switchcraft. So the question is, are you going to continue to give someone switch power over you? Which makes no sense. Basically, a switch needs a trigger, nigga. A sound is only as significant as the listener's acknowledgement. So, as I break that down, break down the whole thing, you allow yourself to feel or react or believe whatever based on numbers, letters, and symbols, sounds. You can control how you resonate with these tools of witchcraft. If someone decides they want to call you a nigga or say nigga or you hear nigga, how you going to react to it? And why? We know the history of the word and where it came from or how it came about. But is that what, as grown people, grown human beings, is that simple enough and great enough to control you, to manipulate your mind state, make you uneasy or uncomfortable, when you have the power to not even acknowledge it and the intent that it was sent? Someone could say money, and you say, okay, cool, I like money. They could just be calling you money. What's up, money? You know, it's a lot of different examples you can give, and it's up to you to take on whatever inspiration or degradation that you get from witchcraft, switchcraft. I just want people to really think about what reactions they get from any kind of switchcraft, any kind of number, letter, or symbol, or sound. You can control your reactions to that. Like, you don't have to fly off the handle and get all stupid when a gorilla beats somebody because they called you a name. That's like high school, it's like middle school, it's like elementary school. And we got this N-word thing. That keeps the power within that bubble. It keeps it there so they can use it and throw it at anybody they want to hurt. If you keep the power within that bubble, it's going to stay within that bubble. If you take the power away, it does nothing to you. There's a lot of lessons out here in life, including, you know, like I said before, a lot of different movies. I like Nightmare on Elm Street because it's metaphorical. At the end, the way the lady beats Freddy is that she just turns her back on him, takes the power from him. You mean nothing to me. And he dissipates and he's no longer able to affect her in that physical realm. It's the same idea. If you're afraid of something, you give it power. Your fear is, you know, energizing to those who feed off things like that. So if you want to enrich your life and, you know, have a better outlook on things and just, you know, just clear your mind and clear your thoughts, and clear your ideas and, you know, start fresh. And forget about that N-word, that nigga shit, because that's all it is. Switchcraft. Don't let them use it. It's very simple. You'll be A-okay if you heard nigga today. Out.